back, guys. So in our previous video here, we got this guitar all taped up and ready to spray, and it's finally time to start the finishing process for real here. Today we're going to start spraying the sanding sealer. Now, as you probably know, this is a set neck instrument. You probably watched me glue the neck in. And as most of you also know, I have a spray stand that I designed for bolt-on neck guitars. This isn't going to work for that. So what I've done, instead of designing a new spray stand for this guitar, just for this project, because I don't do very many set necks, I've just used some wire and hung it from the ceiling. So hopefully you guys can find a way to do that. If you can't, feel free to spray the front, let it dry, flip it over, spray the back and sides. That kind of option also works. Since I'm aware that many of you don't have access to spray equipment, but still like that even finish that you get from spraying rather than rolling or brushing something on, what we're going to use in this video is a rattle can sanding sealer. This one is made by a company called Dover. I've used it before, works fairly well, nice and compatible with nitrocellulose lacquer, which is what I think I'm going to use on this. So I'm going to go ahead and spray a couple coats of this while you guys watch. There's really not a whole lot to say about it. Make sure your guitar is clean and try and keep your coats even. They don't have to be super heavy, but they can be a little heavier than when you're spraying your actual finishing lacquer. I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on because this is a lacquer-based product and is very, very bad for you. Alright guys, it's been about 10 minutes since that first coat. It's time for the second one now. Yes, I should still have my mask on, but I just wanted to talk to you for a second. As I said, I'm giving about 10 minutes between coats. I'm going to do 3 coats, I think, for this round. And you may have noticed that I started with the edges first. I like to do that on most of my projects like this. The reason I do that is because when you spray the edges, you get some overspray on the faces. And when you spray the faces, you don't tend to get as much overspray on the edges because the faces are bigger. But regardless, the faces, the front and back, are the areas that we tend to be most concerned with. They're the biggest, they're the easiest to see, and they're a little more difficult to polish out if you get overspray on them because there's such a huge space where overspray can go. So I like to do the edges first so that when I then proceed to spray the front and back, what happens is that fresh spray that I'm putting on top of that kind of assimilates almost. It basically gets rid of the overspray issue because it covers it all up and melts it together and makes it like it never happened. So that's why I do that. To each their own. So don't think that you have to do it that way. That's just my justification. And let's go ahead and do the second coat now. Alright guys, so I'm going to do one more coat on here. I don't think you need to watch me do that. You've already seen me do it twice. It's the exact same thing. Once I've done that, I'm going to let this dry for about a week probably, and then I'm going to sand the whole thing smooth because it's sanding sealer after all. I'm going to sand it all smooth to 800 grit, and then we'll be back and it'll be time to start working with some colors. So if you have any questions, let me know. Hope you found this interesting, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up so it'll be easier for other people to find, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the cool projects I got coming out. Also, a big shout out to Sovereign King, who does the vast majority of the music for my channel, way better on guitar than I am, and to Troy from Noise Guitar Mods. I'll put the link in the description. The man is a great guitar tech, and he's taught me most of what I know about how the internals of these things work. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed yourselves. See you next time.